Stick with the band.
6116.
This is another one. This is another part of our nation's history. We're celebrating the 4th. We need to remember this song is about the Civil War.
I tried to answer it and Tom didn't answer it.
I turned it in lost service.
May the 10th Richmond and Valley was a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They said, na 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 na. With my wife in Tennessee, when she said to me, Virgil, quick, come see, there goes Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care that the money's no good. Take what you need and you leave the rest, but they should never have taken the very best. Down, and all the bells are ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They said, na 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 na. Play ball. Let's hear it for Dixie. Woo. All right.
Here comes that breeze we've been asking for too. It just now got here.
Where did he go? Just abandoned.
He's funny about I said, well, we're all down to meet up one day. We just want to get along. Me and him don't have a problem getting along with them, so that's it.
Well, that happens. Well, odds right now, Stacy, she don't think nothing about getting on the phone saying, hey, listen, we're buying a ring, we're going to pay $70, which makes $70 that
They're pretty sharp.
she don't take no prisoners. She runs on house like a boat camp. Well, let's put this way. The little slender one,
It was always right around the corner, up around the bend. But as the days and years flew past, gotta rest my soul, get on my feet. Gotta look inside myself for what makes life complete. There ain't no easy road, easy street. Don't need no killing on the market, be no millionaire, as long as I can face the mirror and I like what I see there. Don't need to keep up with the Joneses or win the lottery, as long as I can share the joy that God has given me. There ain't no easy road, easy street. Gotta rest my soul and get on my feet. I gotta look inside myself for what makes life complete. There ain't no easy road, easy street. But I've taken all the detours, I paid my share of dues, spent time down in the valleys, walking off the blue. But the mountaintops were worth the time and the trouble that they took to overcome each obstacle to get a better look. There ain't no easy road, easy street. Gotta rest my soul and get on my feet. I gotta look inside myself for what makes life complete. There ain't no easy road, no, there ain't no easy road, easy street. Thank you everybody for coming out. How's everybody doing? Y'all trying to stay cool? Anybody hot besides me? Nobody's hot? We need to swap sides then. I'm gonna sing some original songs I hope y'all like, and some cover tunes that everybody can sing along with. Rolling down a backwood Tennessee highway, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the others, a sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland life. Spend my dollar parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Basin Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland life. Whitetail buck deer munching on clover, retail hog sitting on a limb. Chubby old groundhog, broken bullfrog, free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, gonna give me a word on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as a 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland light. Spend my dollar parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle loving on a Basin Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland life. Spend my dollar parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle loving on a Basin Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, for my Dixieland in a little one-room church house at the edge of the wood, where I learned to love the Lord and do the things I should. Where I first sang a song, folks told me I was good. They said I'd be a star someday, and I prayed that I would. But when I got a little older, I took my guitar and my song to a little rundown ballroom where I'd play them all night long. Mama cried and told me, son, you know that it's wrong to take your music from the house of God and play it in a honky-tonk. From the house of God to a honky-tonk, I've been singing and playing for the saved and the lost. Where I poured my heart out is where I paid the cost. From the house of God to a honky-tonk. I played a few good ones, but I played a lot more dice. Learned to cuss, drink, and fight just to stay alive. I almost lost my sanity, I almost lost my life. Sometimes I think to myself, maybe Mama was right. From the house of God to a honky-tonk, I've been singing and playing for the saved and the lost. Where I poured my heart out is where I paid the cost. From the house of God to a honky-tonk. I was standing on this stage there in Nashville, Tennessee, and there were thousands of folks looking right at me. I think of all I gained, but I remember all I lost. From the house of God to a honky-tonk. From the house of God to a honky-tonk, I've been singing and playing for the saved and the lost. It's where I poured my heart out, it's where I paid the cost. From the house of God to a honky-tonk. From the house of God to a honky-tonk.
Hey Casey, I don't know whether you introduced yourself or not, but I didn't. Hey, y'all give Casey a great big hand. Casey Clark, go ahead. I didn't mean to butt in him.
That's all right. I appreciate if you wouldn't clap, just throw money. They woke up this morning, just another day. They went through their same routines and off on their way. Laughing and talking with friends before class. No one ever thought it would be their last. So dear Jesus, take care of them, and please comfort their family and friends. Let them know that everything will be okay. They'll be together again in heaven someday. The soldiers who lost their lives fighting for me, making a great sacrifice so we could be free. But not holding nothing back and giving it their all. They're more than just a name on a wall. So dear Jesus, take care of them, and please comfort their family and friends, and let them know that everything will be okay. They'll be together again in heaven someday. So many people have lost their lives without any reasons why. This is why I pray to you. Let the ones left behind know that we'll make it through. So dear Jesus, please be with us all, and please be there when loved ones fall, and let us know that everything will be okay. We'll be together again in heaven someday. Yes, we'll be together with you in heaven someday. How many of y'all out there like fishing? Any fishermen? How many like fishing in the dark? Lazy a moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets all singing and lightning bugs all floating on a breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the old moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels good to be with you. Spring is almost over and the summer's come and the days are getting long. Waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We jump in a river and cool ourselves from the heat of of the night, baby, get ready. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the old moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the old moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark.
Yeah!
Well, I ain't nothing but a simple man. They call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but there's things going on, make me mad down to the core. I have to work like a dog to make ends meet, and there's crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm madder than hell, and I ain't gonna take it no more. We tell our kids to just say no, and it's some penny-waist judge lets a drug dealer go. They smack him on the wrist and he turns him back out on the town. Well, if I had my way with people selling dope, I'd find a big tall tree and a short piece of rope. I'd hang them up high and let them swing till the sun goes down. Well, you know what's wrong with the world today? People done gone, put their Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Well, the good book says it, so you know it's the truth. The 9 for an eye and a 2 for a tooth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. Now I'm the kind of man who wouldn't harm a mouse, but if I catch somebody breaking in my house, I got a 12-gauge shotgun waiting on the other side. Don't go pushing me against my will. I don't wanna have to fight you, but I darn sure will. If you don't want trouble, then you better just pass me on by. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't no excuse for the rapings and the killings and the child abuse, and I got a way to put a end to all that mess. You just take them rascals out in the swamp, you put them on your knees and tie them to a stump. Let the rattlers and the bugs and the alligators do the rest. Well, you know what's wrong with the world today? People done gone, put their Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Well, the good book says, so you know it's the truth. A 9 for an eye and a 2 for a tooth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. Watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. That is a Charlie Daniels song. Close enough. I'd like to sing these next little songs to my beautiful wife Megan there. I was alone in the desert, without a drink of water around, on my hands and my knees in the white scorching sand, that hot Sahara sun beating down. And I could be granting 3 wishes, and everything I asked would come true. I know that it might sound funny, here's what I want you to do. Tell Megan I love her. Tell Megan I need her. Tell her everything would be okay if I could just see her. Tell Megan I love her. Tell Megan I need her. And if I leave this old world, tell her she's the only girl for me. Sometimes late at night I'll lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights and lay there in the dark. And a thought crosses my mind: if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? If my time on earth were through, then she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. And now I live the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. So if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? And did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. This next song is for all the coon hunters out there. You can hear him in the morning, you can hear him late at night. He's barking while he's running and he's looking for a fight. The coon done run his limit and he can't go on no more. He's up a tree and now he sees him barking at his door. He's a coon hound. He's a coon hound. He's been waiting there for him, waiting on the ground. He's a Walker, red bone, blue ticket, and black and coon hound. When old ringtail comes to greet him at the bottom of a tree, he'll be sure to meet him with hospitality. Who will crawl up on his back against the solid ground. He will try with all his might to put the old dog down. He's a coon hound. He's a coon hound. He's been waiting there for him, waiting on the ground. He's a Walker, red bone, blue ticket, and black tan coon hound. He's a coon hound.
many of y'all have a vehicle that seems constantly you're having to work on it? I'm the only one. Okay. Y'all are lucky people. Well, you've heard people say they want diamonds or gold. Wealth and fame and fortunes untold. You've heard them ask for many things in their life. Women want a husband, some men want a wife. But I don't want diamonds or gold, I don't want a wife. No, I don't. There's only one thing I want in my life, and that's a good truck for me to drive. I don't care if it's a Chevy, Dodge, or Ford, as long as it's one I can afford. I don't care about color, model, or make, as long as it don't hurt my countdown at the bank. And I don't want diamonds or gold, I don't want a wife. No, I don't. There's only one thing I want in my life, and that's a good truck for me to drive. From drive shafts to headlights, transmissions and rear end, seems every time I turn around I'm fixing my truck again. And I don't want diamonds or gold, I don't want a wife. No, I don't. There's only one thing I want in my life, and that's a good truck for me to drive. That's a good truck for me to drive. Dream is like a river, never changing as it flows. And a dream is just a vessel that must follow where it goes. Trying to learn from what's behind you, never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shore. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand beside, let the water slip away. What we put off till tomorrow, that has now become today. So don't you sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose a chance to rapid, there to dance the tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination, Lord, if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And there's bound to be rough waters, and I know I'll take some part, but with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the while. But I've been a working man dang near all my life, and I'll keep on working just as long as my two hands are fit to you. Yeah, I drink a little bit in a tavern, and I'll sing a little bit of these working man blues. Sometimes I think about leaving, yeah, do a little rambling around. Throw my bills out the window, catch me a train to another town, but I go back to working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. Yeah, I drink a little bit of that evening, and I'll sing a little bit of this working man blues. Sometimes I think about leaving, yeah, do a little rambling around. Throw my bills out the window, catch me a train to another town, but I go back to working. I gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes, and I drink a little beer in a tavern, and I'll sing a little bit of these working man blues. I said now, hey, hey, a working man like me. I've never been on welfare, and that's the one place I will not be, 'cause I'll be working just as long as my two hands are fit to you. Yeah, I drink a little beer in a tavern, and I'll sing a little bit of this working man blues. Yeah, I drink a little beer in a tavern, and I'll sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I stopped off at the Quicksack for some beer and a cigarette. The old man took my money as he stared at my Corvette. He said I had one just like her son, 1963, till a man down at the bank took her from me. Lord, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Along to meet every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. She was built and from the handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped me in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. So I handed him my keys and said, here, take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want, it's the brunette in your vet that turns me on. Lord knows was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Along to meet every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. Well, she was built and from the handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. If she was hotter than a $2 pistol, she was the fastest thing around. Along to meet every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. Well, she was built and from the handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. I'm probably going to hit that here.
You gonna do it?
I'm probably gonna do it.
What? For her, she got two twin sons. She's gonna be leaving for Iraq on 26.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. Sit down, you can go.
There we go. This morning she turned 82. Spent lingered near room 23 down the hall. Been there home for a year, but death ain't no big bridge to cross, just a gateway to her home. With a final breath she whispered, glory land, hold on. Glory land, hold on. You got a traveler coming home. I I've waited for so long to be there. And I gladly lay this body down for a mansion, robe, and crown. 'Cause there really is a home where old folks go. Walls of jasper and the streets are gold. Loved ones wait upon its shore. Glory land, hold on a little more. Glory land, hold on a little more. He's rolled down that sidewalk at least 1,000 times. 30 years in a wheelchair, he's watched his world go by. A brand new feeling surrounds him today as he drifts off to sleep. He wakes up and sidewalks be golden. He'll be standing on new feet. Glory land, hold on. You got a traveler coming home. I've waited for so long to be there. And I'll gladly lay this body down for a mansion, robe, and crown. 'Cause there is a home where old folks go. Walls of jasper and the streets are gold. Loved ones wait upon its shore. Glory land, hold on a little more. Glory land, hold on a little more. In the hills of Tennessee, across the plains in Texas, and see the shining sea. Detroit down to Houston, to New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea, for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank y'all very much for coming out. I got one more I'm gonna do. It's an old country hymn. Y'all can stand up, clap with me, sing with me. I hope you know it. It's called I'll Fly Away. Well, some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on got some less to show, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, your glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. Fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. Well, I'll fly away, your glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. Fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, your glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Thank y'all very much for coming out. My name's Casey Clark. Y'all stick around. I think they got another band coming up. They're really good.
Where'd WCB?
And I don't know where my sound guy went.
Here, now then, you try that out. Let's see how you do it. We're WCB, Channel 12, sponsored by Ace Hardware, Tennessee.
We're WCBN, sponsored by Ace Hardware, Signature Healthcare, Tennessee Houston County Drug Alliance,
And the Traditions First Bank.
and Traditions First Bank. I keep forgetting the other two. I know Signature Healthcare in Tennessee. Ace Hardware.
You coming up here, y'all just hang loose. They got a bunch of equipment up here.
Huh? Well, they run Clarksville online. And they'll be down there on the ferry with us in the shooting video.
I still ain't seen where you talking about they shoot them off unless it's that pier-looking thing across the river.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, they go across over there, and I'll show you do that.
1, 2.
Is it across the river?
Yeah.
And it looks like a concrete platform.
Yeah, but they have a boat, I think, and it may be like a concrete platform. I've never gone over there and really looked at it.
We need a battery before we get started.
Well, I show I got 72 minutes, so we're running. I could have hit the wrong button, who knows? And this could have been one of them flipping new batteries.
I ain't gonna introduce them. Ain't nobody care who
Yeah, last night it kept cutting off.
No, I don't think so. It could be. You have the 120?
Y'all don't know who these are. You do know it, right? Yeah.
What are you referring to?
Yeah, 120 hard drive, side of the hard drive. We got 260s, 120. Size, storage size, and on the...
Hello, everybody.
Are you talking about a
Happy 4th of July.
on that camera?
Happy 4th of July to you, too.
Yeah, just a second. But happy 4th of July celebration.
That looks
now,
like
is
the
that?
one I had.
That fixed it. Casey did a good job, didn't he? Boy, I'm telling you what, that young'un is flat talented. Hey, yes, sir. We're going to do a little bit of bluegrass for you. Hello. And then we're going to do a little country. There'll be no dancing. Oh. I'm kidding. If we happen to play something that you can dance to, it's just fine. Just waller yourself to death out there. We don't care. They call us the Cumberland River Review. I didn't know that was our name. On my book, it says J.R. and Company. So we got a new name tonight, huh? We're going to kick this show off with, if you can call it a show. It's probably going to be a disaster, but we're going to start this disaster off with an old tune called Fireball Mill. Come and listen to my story, a story that I know is true, about a road that lives in Georgia with hair of gold and a heart so true. Way down in the Ridge Mountain, way down the Cumberland Road, my sweetheart of mountains, oh, she's my little Georgia girl. Her mother left her for another, a carefree life that she had found. The baby now is a lady, the one her mother could not stand. Way down in the Ridge Mountain, way down the Cumberland Road, lives my sweetheart of mountain. Oh, she's my little Georgia girl. We often sing old song together. I watched her do her little part. She smiled at me when I would tell her that she was my sweetheart. Way down in the Ridge Mountain, way down the Cumberland Road, my sweetheart of mountain, oh, she's my little Georgia girl.
Did you have to share?
Oh, she's my little Georgia girl.
I told him to share that one too.
Go back one. I didn't see you. I was just looking that way.
Always,
How you
always
doing?
looking the wrong way.
If we talk, we'll have to pick it up.
We've been doing this thing for about, I don't know, 5, 6 years. I finally learned that the Carter family used all these years. I didn't even know they did this. Catch me on the first one. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom, if you'll say that you love me again. Darling, how can I live here without you? I'll have nothing to cheer my poor heart. This old world would be sad, love, without you. Tell me now that we never will part. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. No dancing! Oh, I'll pawn you this heart in my bosom, if you'll say that you love me again.
And see, there, you know, there's the Wells Creek Basin down.
So take back all the gifts you have given, the gold ring with the lock of your hair, card with your picture upon it. It's a face that is false but is fair. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love. Hey, I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring, and I will pawn you this heart in my bosom if you'll say that you love me again. Simply say that you love me again. What you doing? I got it. Can't do it. Do it. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. It seems that longing for you still. All I'll have to do is to sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone is taking you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. I hope you are happy tonight as you are, but in my heart that longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Now when you have come to the end of the way and find that no more happiness for you, just let your thought turn back once more if you will in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. In our little cabin home on the hill. I want to introduce our lead guitar picker tonight. Plus, we're old hand-me-downs here. This fellow over here to my west he's probably sung more bluegrass gospel in Dixon than anybody else, and he knows everybody else anyway. He knows everybody in the world, I think. But this is James Roy Wilson from Old Dixon way. Usually plays her bass. Norman Hamilton is playing the bass tonight. Most of y'all know him. And he's down ho tonight. Somebody stole his other britches, the rest of them.
I don't know who this guy is back here in this derby here. That's right, they called him Mew. I don't know why, it's because he got big feet, I think. No, it's his nose. They called him Mule ever since he was little. Anyway, our banjo pickers from Waverly, Tennessee is Mr. Ed Dodson. And I don't know who this guy is right here and right. He's responsible for most everything that goes on. He is the CEO. You got that, didn't you? The CEO, the commanding officer in charge of lighting up the Cumberland, Mr. Kate Hudson. He does all the worrying and all the work, or appoints it when he needs to.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and clap. He eats that up.
Yeah, he likes it. Oh. And the big, tall, long, lanky fella here on the dobro, that's Mr. Carl, what's his name? Carl. Oh yeah, I remember. It's Carl Martin. Jones, I think, or White or something. I don't know who this thing is back here. He ain't one of us, but he thinks he is. This is John Stabley back here playing the guitar. All right, the lead guitar picker from Clarksville, who used to be with a gospel group called the Salem Ridge Quartet. They're from Africa, I think. No, they're from up Salem way. Most of you know where that is. I went to school in 3rd grade up there myself. Anyway, we're going to ask him to kick us off in D, called Crazy Arm. Mr. Doc, if you will. That's Mr. Doc Ritz. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel. There's a storm brewing in this heart of mine. Oh, this ain't no crazy dream. I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now. You're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new. Oh, my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble, my know soon to another you'll be with. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. Yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble, I know soon to another you'll be with. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. Hey, that's why I'm lonely all the time. attention now. This is a deep song. You know, you got it's got a lot of depth to it. You had to pay attention, or you won't catch what he's saying. Heavy song.
I came home the other night as drunk as I could be. Had a horse in the stable where my horse ought to be. Now, darling dear, come over here, explain this thing to me. Why's a horse in the stable where my horse ought to be? You drunken thing, you crazy thing, so drunk you cannot see. That's nothing but a milk cow my mammy gave to me. I've traveled far, traveled near 10,000 miles or more, but a saddle on a milk cow I ain't never seen before. I spied a hat up on the rack where my hat ought to be. Now, darling dear, come over here, explain this thing to me. Why's the hat up on the rack where my hat ought to be? You drunken thing, you crazy thing, so drunk you cannot see. That's nothing but a dishpan my mammy gave to me. I've traveled far, traveled near 10,000 miles or more, but I had been on a dishpan I ain't never seen before. Drunk as I could be, I spied a head up on the bed where my head ought to be. Now, darling dear, come over here, explain this thing to me. Why's a head up on the bed where my head ought to be? You drunken thing, you crazy thing, so drunk you cannot see. That's nothing but a cabbage head my mammy gave to me. Traveled far, traveled near 1,000 miles or more, but a cabbage head with a black mustache I never have seen before.
Oh, now won't that do it? Doc, how about a little bit of blues stay away from me? I said, blues, stay away from me. Oh, blues, why don't you let me be? I don't know why you keep on haunting me. True love was never meant for me. I said true love was never meant for me. Seems somehow we never can agree. Pick a little doc, if you will. Oh, gee. nothing but misery. I don't know why we never can agree. Well, I say blue, stay away from me. Why don't you let me be? Lord, I don't know why you keep on haunting me. No, I don't know why you keep on haunting me. Thank you. Come on, Basin, old man. Let's see if you know that song. It's been 10 long years since I left my home in Holler, where I was born, where the cool fall breeze makes wood smoke rise and the fox hunter blow his horn. Well, I fell in love with a gal from the town. I thought that she would be true, so I moved away to Charlottesville and worked in a sawmill or two. What have they done to your home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave the plow in the field and look for a job in the town? She ran away with somebody else, and tariff took all of my pay. So I sat alone where the old folks were. Oh, why did they tear it away? The geese fly south and the cold wind mows, and I sat alone and hang my head. I've lost my love, I've lost my home, and now I wish I were dead. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave the plow in the field and look for a job in the town? What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave the plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Oh, why did I leave the plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Silver wing shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wing slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave
that airplane ride. Though you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wing shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wing slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. Though you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wing shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wing slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. Thank you very much. We're going to lay a little gospel tune on you now. Mr. James Roy Wilson is going to sing us one. Indeed. Oh, that's got to be my favorite if it's Indeed.
Friend, don't worry about this heavy load I carry. Don't be concerned if it sends me to my knees. For I know one place where all my load right. I'll be alright as soon as I reach Calvary. If my feeble hands and faith could only reach out, shone from a tree. And if one precious drop of his blood touches me, I'll be alright as soon as I reach Calvary. If my feeble hand faith could only reach out through the dark and dreary soul of unbelief, if he'll slip his nail-scarred hand into my hand, I'll be alright as soon as I reach Calvary. Yeah, I'll be alright, for now I reach Calvary. Thank you.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I guess your bands are staying in tune real good in this hot weather.
The trees on the hillside on the mountain, always looking up toward the sky,
Just
remind me of my mama and my papa.
just back it up.
They lived their 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, a wagon leans against a stack of hay. The grave on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad resting there today. On the green wood burning on the fireplace, and the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel over the creek, and the sound of the gentle flowing stream, and a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad resting there today. My daddy used to talk about the old days, when him and mother first settled there. They
Well,
talked
live
about
here
their love log
at the lighting of the Cumberland. We'll be doing the fireworks in just a few minutes. I hope that enjoy.
Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, a wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Yes, my mom and dad are resting there today.
They just, hey, we just posted that on Facebook. Live.
Amazing what you can do with just something.
Well, it's been there, got the numbers for the,
got something to do for a minute. I'm trying to relearn a song. Y'all can talk to one another out there. Just well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, I'll bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I long to stay. Some whistle roll my blues away. Y'all hung on Johnny Horton, ain't you? At 1814 we took a little trip. Uh-oh. Whoa! That's white lightning. I thought it was water.
And that's good.
Jaden.
Yeah. That's good.
Come here. I think you've already had some, Jaden.
I think so.
No, I think you've already had some.
We might can do one or two verses of that. I don't know. One or two. Or one. Anyway. In 1814 we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we locked the bloody British down in New Orleans. They fired our guns and the British kept running. Lord, it wasn't that many as it was a while ago. They fired once more and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire a musket till we looked them in the eyes. We held our fire till we see their faces well, then we opened up a squirrel gun and really gave them, well, we fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Lord, there wasn't that many as there would a while ago. They fired once more and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brimbles and they ran through the bushes where the rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. 2, 3, 4. Hound dog, 3, 4. We fired our musket till the barrel fell it down. Then we mounted an alligator and we fought another round. We found cannonballs and fired it behind. And when we lost the gator, when we let the powder off, the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Lord, there wasn't that many as there would a while ago. They fired once more and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brimbles and they ran through the bushes where the rabbits couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. 3, 4, in. I didn't know I knew 3, I knew 2. I didn't really know the third one, I got it mixed up anyway. We haven't done a waltz all night. Y'all dancers want a waltz? No? Oh, one shook his head yeah and one no. I guess that's true. We'll just do a half a waltz. We'll play a 4-4 on one, y'all play a 4-4 where we'll play a waltz over here so you two can do, you know. Let's do waltz across Texas. It'll be fine. When we dance together, my
that's come true. And with your hand in mine, I could dance on and on. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Heartaches and troubles, they all up and gone the moment that you come in view. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, thought I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Now fiddle. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Babe, I could waltz across Texas with you.
It's time to go anyway. It's time to head that way. So, yeah. You gonna dance? Oh, it's just a walkabout.
Like the gal left me, she went away. Now she's gone, I don't worry. she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Mississippi River runs deep and wide, the one I love on the other side. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't like my peaches, don't shake my tree. Stay out of my orchard, let my peaches be. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Ashes, ashes, oh dust to dust. Can't find me a woman that a man can trust. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world.
Where's the power button at, Mike?
It's probably left. It's probably moved. I want you to do something different. I want you to actually, you're not going to shoot videos. I want you, every time it's one of those, I want you to do that. See that little silver button? Yeah.